Welcome or welcome back to our channel, and thank you so much for clicking.
And since you're already here, please take a second to like this video by giving it a thumbs up, clicking that button. That helps our video out a lot by pushing it out into the algorithm, and it makes it so that more people can see our video. Also, check out our other content. We do a bit of everything on this channel. And if you enjoy the videos we make, then consider subscribing. We are on the road to 200, so every new subscriber counts and is greatly appreciated. So yeah, please help us hit that goal by subscribing to this channel. Yeah.
As you guys can see by the title, we are doing a Domino's mukbang.
And we will also be discussing our thoughts on the brand new live action Avatar, The Last Airbender. I am a huge fan of Avatar. I was there when I was like 8 watching the show when it originally aired on Nickelodeon, and I was absolutely obsessed. Then later on in the future, once I became boyfriends with Jordan, I also got him obsessed with the series. Now he loves it too as well. We are big fans.
It is freaking amazing. It is life-changing. It has changed my life.
One of the best cartoons to ever be created. Like, no cap. I'm for real. I shed what I shed.
And you shed what you shed.
Cut what he just did.
Anyway.
Maybe I'll keep that though because that was a little funny, so we'll see. Okay,
Or don't, because it's embarrassing.
All right, so that's enough talking for now. Let's get into the video.
Oh my god, this is
You ready?
Yeah, this is my favorite part. This is the part I've been looking forward to.
So we're gonna eat a little bit first, and then we'll get into the topic.
Okay, what do you want me to say first?
Let them know what pizza we have.
Okay, so this is a chicken Alfredo pizza. We have Alfredo sauce as the sauce, which is an awesome substitute.
Yeah, don't sleep on Alfredo sauce in the pizza for real.
Yeah, and then we also have chicken and bacon on it.
Very good.
We also have these phenomenal things, which I found. They are
buffalo chicken with cheese, and that's pretty much it. It's just buffalo chicken and cheese. It's really good. If you guys haven't had it, you should definitely try it. We love this. We're obsessed with it.
Yeah, it's like little popcorn chickens with cheese and buffalo sauce on it.
And can you tell me what my pasta is next? Like I said, it's my first time having this one. It's the chicken something.
Chicken carbonara pasta. It has onions, mushrooms, bacon, and chicken in it.
Yeah, really good. I like it.
I'm not the biggest fan of mushrooms, but it smells good. And then this pasta is Italian sausage marinara pasta. It has Italian sausage, provolone cheese, and marinara sauce in it.
Haven't had that one yet either, so we'll see what she's giving.
And then this one is mine. It's just normal chicken Alfredo with chicken and Alfredo sauce in it.
And then for dessert?
Yes, for dessert we have these little chocolate lava crunch cakes.
You're not really doing a great job showing that,
These
but
little chocolate lava crunch cakes. They're nice, kind of soft chocolate on the outside with some gooey chocolatey on the inside with some powdered sugar sprinkled on the outside.
Can you show them the cream? I like to put icing on mine, and I'll have it with some milk.
Yes, and we have nice little icing. It's just...
And then cherry Coca-Cola.
Yum.
We love that.
We do.
Ooh. How's the pizza, babe?
A1, like a spelling bee.
Whatever that means, but I'm assuming that means good, so.
You need help.
Yeah, can you hold my cup? But I want to show the girls. Careful, babe. I'm gonna go. Ooh, okay. I hope I didn't get all of the pizza.
Cherry Coke pizza.
Right.
Can you pour me some?
Yeah, but not over the pizza. I need to hold it.
Why is the crust like one of the best parts? Not that you can relate, you know. He likes to leave his crust on the plate like a 5-year-old.
Ooh, you're saying? I eat my crust sometimes. I just, Sometimes I'll sacrifice. I like crust. I do like crust. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes I'll sacrifice the crust because like I don't want to get full off crust. I prefer to get full off pizza. So you see what I'm saying? If I'm getting a little full, I'm just gonna start eating the pizza.
This crust is really good though. Like it's crisp to a golden brown. It's nice and crunchy too. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
You like the mushrooms?
Yeah, I really do. I love mushrooms. Make my little moon pie.
You're welcome, my looking. Oh wait. Wait, cut that.
No.
I was gonna say, you're welcome, my little chicken carbonara.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I have like pizza dust in my eye.
Ooh. Mmm. Mmm.
Okay.
I am an Alfredo type of girl.
Me too. I'm gonna tuck into this chicken Alfredo pasta right now. Nice and juicy and creamy.
Looks like they made it really good this time, and I'm a little sad because I didn't get it this time. I usually always get that because I love chicken Alfredo, but sometimes it's a little hit or miss. But today looks like it's a hit, and I'm like, of course today I didn't get it, girl.
It's okay. I mean, it's definitely creamy.
Give the girls a nice big bite.
Nice creamy chicken-filled pasta-filled bite. Okay. My God, look at this. This is a bite as big as my head.
One bite, one bite. Mm-hmm. Okay. We can keep eating and I think we'll start talking.
Okay.
So, oh my gosh, like it's finally here, it's out, excited. Isn't even the half of it, like, no. Like, I'm over the moon. Who says that? Anyway.
Over the, wait, what's her name? The moon girl.
Over UA. That's funny.
Sokka's never gonna be over her.
Ooh. He said, wait, what's the moon girl? But, so the opening shot, Sozin's Comet, such a good opening shot. I just really like that. Simple, but effective. I love that. Another thing I want to point out about the beginning is I love a show that gets right into the action, and that is what they did. They got right into it. The Earthbenders running away with this message. I just loved the action of it, the tension. This show, I feel like it understands tension. Like
Yeah.
I
I felt like literally on the edge of my seat the entire time, like through like the entire episode, mind you. I never felt bored once.
That's so true. And I also want to bring attention to the rat pigeons, or like whatever they were. I think they're like rat pigeons. If you might miss it. If you're not paying attention, you might have missed it. But that's one thing I love about Avatar is they're like animal hybrids. That was like something that was so unique to Avatar. So I'm glad that they're working it into the live action. Like small thing, but the attention to detail I love.
Something that I really, really liked was the fact that they basically like, for the first like 20 minutes or something, they gave like an entire prequel kind of storyline, and we just kind of like saw bits and pieces of that throughout the original series, so it was cool to like kind of see this setup.
Yes, I'm glad you touched on that because that was a really big deal to me as well. Because the events of Sozin's Comet or more so talked about. I feel like we didn't really see it because I mean that'd be a lot to show on Nickelodeon. The whole extinguishing, if you will. There's a G word that ends with an E, you know, but we're not going to use that for YouTube purposes. But the entire wiping out of an entire race of people, you know, that might be hard to show on a children's network, but that's something that Jordan and I both like. We like, you know, when things get a little
gritty.
Yeah, like ruthless. Like I feel like we love a good villain. So like, we love when a villain is just, you know, doing villain things, doing like ruthless, heartless things, such as the events that took place on Sozin's Comet. So I'm really glad that they showed us that. That was really cool.
Yeah, they kind of like fried some people to a crisp a few times, more than a few times.
Yes.
Throughout just the first episode, mind you.
Yes, and like I really liked the part where I believe Sozin fried the earthbender to a crisp, like while he was alive. That was just so, what's the word, like ruthless. I mean, I use that word, but like
Gag worthy.
yeah, but like just like
attractive.
Just so cruel, barbaric, just, you know, the drama. It's the drama. Love that. Sad, of course, but you know, it's making me feel those emotions.
Which is really good because that was like 10 minutes in and it was making me feel emotions already.
Yeah, I feel like it got off to such a good start.
And also, the bending in the beginning, especially, looked really good. And I know some people were kind of worried about the earth bending looking weird. But I thought the earth bending looked really cool.
Because that first movie that we don't talk about, that we don't discuss, when they did all that moving and jumping and jiving, and then like, just for a pebble to float up, a tiny pebble this size, float up so slow, and then move in slow motion.
It took like 6 guys to do that.
Yeah, doing all that stomp in the yard. So, yeah, the bending is something that they definitely needed to get right. And I feel like so far what we've seen, oh, by the way, we're 2 episodes in. And I feel like so far what we've seen, the bending, good.
It's really
Chef's
good.
kiss.
Especially the fire bending. Like, that's my favorite.
It is really good, yeah. Two things I want to touch base on. Or what? 2 things I want to mention. The casting, A1.
We were talking about that, yeah.
To be specific, some of the casting that I think is just perfect would be, for example, Sokka. I feel like that's Sokka. Like, that is straight up Sokka. And as well as Zuko, excuse me, Zuko for me, like, that's Zuko. Like, the anger, the rage, the like...
The emo-ness.
Yeah, a bit of that, and like the brattiness, the moodiness, like, that's Zuko, like, for real.
He throws fits and just trashes things.
Yeah, he trashed out his whole ship.
Meanwhile, Iroh is just standing there watching him like, want some tea?
Right.
Oh, the burp's good.
Not really. We don't like need them.
I can't help it.
Okay. Oh, the second thing. The costumes. That's something I was a little worried about at first because that's another big part of Avatar is the costumes. Like what people are wearing, the fashions, if you will. I'm a fashion girl. And I think they got them spot on from the cartoon. Like they look like it's giving the cartoon, but in real life, the costumes. And my thing is, even down to like the 5-year-olds in the village, down to the extras, like attention to detail. Everybody's costume is on point. Even if you see them on screen for one moment, the costumes are on point. So
yeah, and they don't look cheap either. I feel like they look like they're like real, like in the world quality clothing.
yes, and that was, like I said, that was a big deal for me. Another thing, the colors. I feel like they're doing such a good job of bringing this world to life. Like, yeah, there's some things that are different from the cartoon, but it's just giving live action. Like they just took the cartoon and it's live action now, but like, the world seems so full, the Avatar world felt so huge. Like they're traveling this gigantic map. And I feel like they're doing a good job conveying that. Like, it just looks so giant and expansive, and the budget seems to be very much there.
Yeah, because like the CGI, like you can't even tell it's CGI. It looks like they went to like, I don't know, like Iceland or something and filmed for the Water Tribe. It looks really good.
I think some of them are sets, like, and then some of it is like real life, like locations, and then some of it is CGI. But all three of them, I feel like they're doing a great job with. Like,
yeah, you can't really tell the difference.
And like, for example, the air temple, just beautiful, visually stunning.
As
and
soon as it came on screen, we said that.
Yeah, and I feel like the colors were so vibrant, and just like I very much feel immersed into this role, and I love that.
Oh, I was gonna say something about Katara.
Another thing I tried to tell Jordan for the video, I'm like, he eats so fast. He's one of those people that eats so fast. Look at his buffalo. Look at mine. He's finished like 4 pieces of pizza or something.
I finished one.
You've only finished one?
Yes, I've eaten one. It was the one right here.
Okay, because girl, he eats like a piranha. Like, do you breathe when you eat? Because like,
I'm sorry, I grew up with no food. Like the first food I see is I gotta eat it.
You grew up in the wild.
It's hunt or be hunted. Wait, yeah.
You're my little Tarzan.
Oh, I was just gonna say, obviously I liked Katara in the original series. She's one of my favorite characters, but already I'm liking her even more. Like, live action Katara is eaten real bad.
Also, very pretty girl. Very pretty girl. Oh, another one that's very just straight up great casting is, what's her name?
Suki?
Yeah, Suki. She's a great actor, beautiful girl, and I feel like that's Suki.
She's a really good actress. I was actually talking about that last night. Like, she doesn't do too much or too little facial. Her facial expressions are perfect, and I feel like she conveys Suki very, very well.
Yeah, and I love that the romance between her and Sokka. I love how they're really like displaying that. I think it's a cute love story.
I did see some people complaining about it already.
Oh.
Saying that they don't like that Suki's simping for him so hard already.
I don't mind. I feel like they're setting it up so well. Like, it made sense to me. She hasn't seen the world. She hasn't experienced love. This cute boy, well, to her, cute boy, no shade. But, this cute boy arrives, and, you know, I like how they were, like, locking eyes, and, like, he was liking some things about her. She was liking some things about him. I feel like it was set up very naturally and nicely. And, like, people are going to complain because, like, oh, this is different from the show. This is different from the show. Or they took this out, or they changed that. But, like, I feel like people need to realize it's going to be different. There's some things that are going to be different.
Yeah,
and to me, one second. And to me, that's okay. And, like, especially for the fact that some of the changes that they're making, they work for me. Like, they work. So I don't really have a problem with it. So, yeah, I like their love story so far. I don't think, and also, like, some things have to be condensed because it's 8 episodes. So, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, I agree with that. And also, like, I actually prefer that they changed some things from the original series because, yeah, the original series was good and pretty much flawless, but, like, they can always change things to make them better or change things to make them more appealing to, like, today's audience. I think that's exactly what they're doing.
And if they saw each other and, like, felt flirtatious or felt an attraction there right away, what's wrong with that? Like, they're like, oh, just because in the show she took longer. Like, okay, but I feel like they made it work, so what's the problem? Another thing I want to say is Avatar, one thing that makes Avatar so great is the lore. It's a very layered show, like, that goes back, it literally feels like the lore goes back for millennia, hundreds of years, like dates all the way back to Avatar 1 and before then. Like, it seems like the writers thought all that through. So I feel like in the live action, they're doing a great job bringing that lore to this new, what would you call it? Like,
Adaptation?
Yeah, this new adaptation.
Adaptation? I don't know. Adaptation.
Yeah. I feel like even when the grandma was like saying kind of what Katara used to say in the opening, just like fire, air, long ago, the four nations live in harmony. Like she said that line in the first episode, and of course, me I already know this lore, but like I was still getting chills when she was saying it. Like I feel like I don't know, they're making it very cinematic. It feels very like I said, cinematic, very movie. Like even though I've heard some of these things before, it's like I said, I got chills. Like it's just they're delivering it so well, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I feel like they're explaining things like maybe if you're watching this for the first time and you haven't watched the original animated series, and you're like, oh, let me watch this first. I feel like they're still doing a really good job of explaining things for newcomers.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Also, that line was so cute. Speaking of Suki, when she was like, "Thank you for bringing the rail to me."
Ugh.
That was so cute.
OTP alert. OTP alert.
Mm-hmm.
I ship Sokka and Zuko actually.
Oh my god. We love Avatar. What's her name?
Kyoshi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Don't get me started on that scene.
We love her. Oh yeah, like we just love her. So like her being there and like her kind of taking over the Avatar's body like she's done before in the animation or in the cartoon series, whatever you want to call it. It was very cool seeing that. So powerful, just such a powerful woman. We love powerful women figures. And she did her big one.
Yeah, she really did. And like I was just getting chills. Like the hair on my arm like was literally standing up watching her when she was like having all the elements swirling around her and stuff. And like she just sent those firebenders running the other direction. Like,
Running for the hills, girl.
Yeah.
And the action, I feel like they're nailing the action.
Yeah. And I noticed that like they kind of use like a lot of slow motion in the action scenes. But I really like that because it
I like
shows
that too.
like really cool moves and everything that you might miss if it's, you know, normal speed.
Also, I feel like the action is so jam-packed. Like, you know, they're giving us a lot of good fight scenes. Let me try her. I haven't tried this one yet.
Is it good?
It's pretty good. You wanna try it? Yeah. Okay. Hold on, I'm taking another bite. Can you not like do that into the pizza?
I've washed my hands before this.
We'll do it to your half. And I'll say, yeah, it's pretty good. Not my favorite out of the ones I've tried, those two, but pretty good.
Let's try it.
It was really cute seeing Aang's relationship with Gyatso, Monk Gyatso.
You can hand me that.
I love that.
Thank you.
So, overall, I mean, definitely overall we loved it. Like, I don't really have really any real critique.
Well,
I definitely, like, overall, like, I'm very happy, very satisfied with what I've seen so far.
I do have one small critique. I feel like some of the dialogue is sometimes delivered a little cringy, but also, some of the actors aren't like top-notch actors, but I still feel like they do a really good job of bringing the story to life, and it's not like a big enough thing to distract me from everything else. It's really good. I just feel like if anything could be better, it could probably be that.
Okay.
Oh, also, going back to, what's his name? Gyatso? Gyatso. When Aang finally returned back to the Air Temple and then, like, went into the Avatar state for the first time, well, for the first time that he was kind of aware of, That was really cool when everything was just spinning around him and like Katara and Sokka were like freaking out, like hanging on to like the tree or whatever. He looked really cool, so I can't wait for him to like actually master some things and then be able to go into the Avatar state and use it to fight.
Mm. Yeah, I love the Avatar state.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime in any show, like I love a good transformation. You know, like the Saiyans go Super Saiyan, Steven turned to Pink Steven. You know, like just I love transformations like that. So here, when it's like Avatar goes into Avatar state, or Inuyasha goes into his half demon form, I'm just all about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think those things are really cool, and I feel like a lot of good things that you like, especially, have unique characters that can do that.
Yeah, love it. Dang, I can't remember. Do you have anything about that?
Let me think. When Kyoshi like kind of took over Aang and showed up and just, you know, she was in the Avatar state and everything was flying around her and she looked really cool. And also her makeup looks cool. Her whole just the way she moved looked really cool. And it gagged me real bad. I was literally screaming like and like patting him the entire time like, oh my god, look, she's on screen.
He was screaming without the S, honey.
Was I?
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. They're doing. I feel like they're doing a good job of like the show is like I said. It has the tension. It has this. It feels kind of dark. Sometimes, yeah, like just feels kind of dark and kind of like kind of scary. Like it's a scary world to live in. Obviously, they're at war, and I feel like they're doing a great job conveying that. But also, they have not forgot the humor. The humor is very much still there, and I love that. Like that leads me to say some of my other favorite moments were like. Yeah, like the humor, just like when they were splashing each other with the water, Katara and Aang, or like when they were laughing on Appa because like Momo landed on top of Sokka's head and they had like a good laugh about it. Like the humor is still there. There was just like there was a good amount of funny moments. Like Suki thought she was flirting with Sokka by like whooping his booty. Like
yeah, that was one of my favorite parts actually. And she just looked so confused, like why didn't this work?
Yeah, like she thought that was flirting by like grabbing him and freaking throwing him on the ground and like just showing him up in every way possible. And yeah, it was funny and like there were some real funny parts. So I really do like. There was even funny parts from like Zuko, and he's not even in his like friendly good era yet, obviously. But like he still, even in the show, he still had like his moments where not necessarily he's trying to be funny, but like it's something comedic in there.
Yeah, and he has good chemistry to be funny with
his uncle.
With Iroh, who's already a funny character.
Dragon of the West.
But I was gonna say also it is a very good balance. Like there's a bunch of like darkness and like seriousness and like very serious tones and everything. But it's also very like well balanced with the humor. And one doesn't outweigh the other. One doesn't feel like it's like too much. I feel like it's really, really good balance.
Yeah, I totally agree. Is there some? Take a bite. This pasta. I would definitely get this again.
It's bussin'.
Excuse my boyfriend. He's a little cringe sometimes.
Only cringy people say cringe.
See what I mean? But that's okay.
It's okay. You're not up to date with Gen Zers.
You're talking a little low.
Hold on. You want to say it again?
No. Yeah, so that pretty much wraps up our thoughts for these first 2 episodes. We're going to go ahead and try these lava cakes. Well, not try, but try on camera for you guys. Have a nice little cup of milk. I like to eat mine with milk, Jordan doesn't really care, but I need some milk. It's very chocolatey, so I definitely need some milk. I also like the icing, and Jordan doesn't care about that either. Which, I respect it. And, he likes things a little more plain in general.
Dude.
Ooh, look at that gooey icing. Oh.
That does look really good.
It do. Do a dollop of daisies. Y'all remember that? Do you remember that?
Yeah,
well, he didn't have cable.
It's not like a long forgotten thing that I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's still a thing.
But you didn't have cable. How'd you see the commercial? At your grandparents?
I got like 4 channels.
Okay, I'm gonna taste it. We should taste it at the same time. Very gooey. Very gooey.
Oh, it just drips.
Okay. Let's try that. Be careful, it might be hot.
Like you.
Ooh. Mmm. A little milky wilky.
She's a little warm.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good though.
Let's do one more bite and then close out the video.
Okay.
Bottoms up, guys. Cheers.
Mm.
Mm. That's so good.
It tastes so good.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys enjoyed hearing some of our thoughts and opinions on the new series. Please do leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think of the video. Let us know what you liked, didn't like, literally anything. Leave any comment you want because that also helps our video. Helps push it out there into the algorithm, like I said. What? Okay. Also, let us know your thoughts on Avatar. Did you watch it? Did you love it? Did you not like it? Let us know your likes, dislikes, favorite part, least favorite part, favorite actor, least favorite actor. How was the casting? Let us know all your thoughts on Avatar down below. What you agree with us, disagree with us, etc. And that concludes our video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye guys. See you in the next video. Jordan got a food, baby.
Oh my God.